To DJ's Gaming. Sorry I'm a little late. The game crashed on me while I was getting all set up. Mildly unexpected. And so, yeah, I'm a little behind. And I am honestly mildly behind on a bunch of things. I've been a little bad and kind of forgot to do things. And so, yeah. I was bad. Now, one of the good things about the chickens is we don't, like, we spent all that time making all of this, and now we don't need it. What we do need, though, is we need better power generation, which is going to be getting into power, which is why we got the redstone chickens, and we're getting into the iron chickens. Then the diamond chickens are a whole nother pot altogether. But we are also mildly brain dead. I'm having one of those days where, like, a lot of things have happened, and because of it, my brain is, like, going a million miles a minute. Oh, whoops. And so, yeah. My daughter had a concert today. She plays an instrument, and so she had a concert today on top of just me being busy. And so, yeah. My brain is going all over the place because of it right now. So, there, we got 10, 10, 10s. Yeah, my daughter plays in a beginner band in middle school. And we really don't need this thing anymore. So I'm just taking all this out. I'm gonna chuck all of these into here. Yeah, and she actually does a really good job. At least, you know, I'm the father, so I'm... Where'd this osmium ingots come from? That was random. I mean, I'm her father, so I'm a little bit biased. And aluminum ingots. And a redstone. Where the hell did I get these from? Okay, I got random things I didn't think I don't know where they came from. Okay. But yeah, she plays the snare drum. Word came to me. Yeah, she plays the snare drum. She does really good. For a beginner. Now, back to what I was doing, which is we are going to make power. So where is all my power stuff? I actually have an ender cell. So wait a minute, what is this? Attune with any portable energy storage, i.e. batteries. Oh, that's cool. It's portable power. Okay. I have no clue where that came from. Now, one of these has a bunch of power stuff. Plus, we need the iron. We're going to need the redstone. We need those. Energize orb. I think that's everything. For now. And then we can put the energize orb down. That just goes down. And then just at power. See, I'm curious which one should we do, the furninator or the thermal generator. We should probably do the thermal generator, because that might produce the most, be the most efficient right now. Energy discharger, that's the energy hopper. These are transmitters. And then, of course, reactors. Okay, so the furninator works like a furnace, and it just cooks stuff. The thermal generator, you put heat under it and it produces power. And what is the... And the best thing was the... There's a, like... What was it? A block of blazing crystal? Hey, doggo. I am just trying my Do I have by chance the manual for these? Oh, nice. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the banner I have or not. I mean, I like it, but I don't know. I might, at some point, get an updated banner. Okay, I know for a fact that I have some leather. I can easily make a book. Oh, come on. I know I have leather in here. There it is. Okay. Honestly, I may even have paper in a random location. Got one. Actually, I have a bunch of blaze rods. I don't know where I got those. I wonder if there's a way to get blaze rods easy. Making sure I didn't lose any. Okay. Now we'll make a book. Do that. Now we have the manual. Because, yeah, the thermal generators. It's an FE generator that generates energy when placed on top of a high-temp block or fluid like lava. And it requires a coolant fluid like water. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, though, there is an item. Can't really do solar panels. Hey, Pokey Earth! Generate energy from high temp fluids like lava. High tiers generate more and has higher energy output. Also, they burn fuel faster. And then this one here. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like doing the thermal generator is the better idea. It's going to require a bunch of blaze powder. Oh, there is a blaze chicken, which is a gold and a lava. Don't I have both of those? I have a gold and a lava chicken. There's the lava and a gold. And I currently don't need a bunch of level 10 redstone chickens. I'm going to need storage, though, which is actually partially the reason why we're doing this, is to get the storage. Okay. So that's going to be working on that. These guys are working to get to where I have a 10 chickens. And I honestly should be able to make another... I need to make another roost. I meant to actually do all of this a long time. I meant to do this off camera, and so I ended up getting not so much exhausted. I got overwhelmed with work. And so, yeah. Work was not helpful. Okay. Now we have 10 by 10 chickens. For diamonds. Okay. Delta Ruin stream today because chapter 3 and 4 just came out. I don't even know what Delta Ruin is. I don't think I've even played Delta Ruin. Yeah, I don't know if I've even played Delta Ruin. Alright. Now, while those are working to get me at least to the mild beginning here, I already have a bunch of... somewhere, a bunch of blaze rods. I've heard of Undertale. I've never played Undertale, but I've heard of it. Alright, and this can get us a lot of blaze powder. You know, it is on... Undertale is on my list of... No, ant did not eat a building. Ant's just telling me about... Apparently he was expecting me to play Delta Ruin today. Even though I've never heard of Delta Ruin. Okay, that made a lot of blaze powder. Okay, so he's made by the same guy. Yeah, see, the only difficulty, it does require me to be, like, paying attention to... Oh, right. Lots of redstone. It requires me to be paying attention to things outside of Minecraft purview. And I do try to pay attention to things outside of Minecraft, but not fully paying attention to everything outside of Minecraft. Okay, clay. Oh, I should make a clay thing. And it was charcoal. I don't need the wheat. I don't need the bowl or this wood. Okay, and then... But yeah, it kind of requires me to know that know that the game exists for me to, you know, be able to play it. And I, sadly enough, didn't know the game existed. Okay. Now, we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Oh, whoops. There. Now I can do this. We're able to make 3 of them, and I don't have enough room to make all 3 of them. Oh my goodness, I have way too much garbage in my inventory again. I don't need... Oops. I don't need torches at the moment. Alright. Now, for these things to work, they need to be... Not only do they need to... Okay. Let's put those down. And off the top of my head, no, I have not heard of them. Or heard of that. Heard of Amori? Amori? I'm getting... Is there a, like... I don't know what's happening. Things are just suddenly popping up everywhere. Now, where did I put my lava sticks? There's my lava sticks. Okay. Make lava there. Make lava there. Make lava there. Good. Alright. Now, these still need water. I still have to pump water into them. And I have a great idea. It will work. It's hopefully. First, let's go ahead and we're going to make a little lava lake. Or, not lava, water lake. Over here. Get rid of the slimes. Alright. Now then, back to what I was doing. I just throw my other bucket. I threw my other bucket. I don't care about those other things. I wish I had the ability to just expand my... It makes perfect sense in this weird Minecraft world, yes. Okay. What is this? A plate of shepherd's pie, 4 of them. Ah, yes. Oh my goodness gracious, what is with all of the slimes today? Alright, I don't need that, and I don't need that right now. And I don't need that, or the kelp. Right now. I need to get rid of these slimes. Okay. There. Slime's gone. Lots of slimes in this area. Now, I have... Where's my copper? I need copper. There's my copper. I need to squish some of this copper. I'm not gonna squish all of the copper, because we're gonna make some copper pipes and then turn them into mechanical pipes, or get a mechanical pipe, and then I'm pretty much going to use a mechanical pipe to just pump water into these. We're going to use Create to pump water easily. Okay. Probably should have went with an even number. I really should have went with an even number. Oh well. Okay. Don't need the copper anymore. I now need a single gear. I am gonna need... We need to get a storage going soon. Yep. Definitely need a storage going soon. If you click with the scroll wheel on a block you want that's in your inventory, it will place the item in your hold. that requires me to actually be, like, looking at the block and having it in my inventory. That'll definitely make things a little easier when I'm doing my tutorial videos, though. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That would make it... that's going to make my tutorial videos better. Okay, I don't have... Okay, I do have andesite alloy. I don't have any gears. Okay. Now, I can go like that. And boom. There we go. And we can make that one see-through so I can actually see into it. Someone once told me the time when they were given some tea leaves by his older brother. I don't think I want to know what it actually was. Like, I am fairly certain I do not want to know in any way, shape, or form what they actually was. Okay. Now, I need a water wheel, which means more wood. So we can add some rotational force. First I need the shaft, water wheel. Let's do 2 water wheels. And let's drop something off somewhere. Let's drop, like, all this paste off in the clay balls and the blaze powder. I don't need all that right now. Okay. Now, I need to go get... I have this itchy feeling I already know what it is, and also know that it's probably not... Yeah. I know exactly what it was, and I also know that it is not appropriate to talk about it on YouTube. And Doggo, if you do not understand what he's talking about, then that's good. Okay. Okay, that's good. It means that your parents raised you right. Well, honestly, if I would be shocked, I would have been shocked if you didn't know what it was, just because it is such common phrasing. Okay. Now, I need to speed this up before I bring it down here. So, and honestly, I can literally just break that right there, go right there. That is kind of half decent speed. At least decent enough, and there. There's the water going in, and power being generated. Alright, now these guys aren't going to be great power generations, power gen, but it's going to be a good start. But we now have power. Now, if we want to upgrade them to like the basic, that's not too hard to do. It's getting up into like energized and higher where things start getting a little messy. Okay. One thing I like about the mod are the animation when something is hooked up right. Oh yeah, that's one of the big ooh, we got a rare loot chest. Sky slime dirt. Okay, that actually is that actually was a good item. Yeah, no, that was a good item. And a music disc. Which one did we get? We got Mahoney. Okay, whatever. Now, yeah, no, that's one of the things I love about the Create mod is how everything works and looks. But yeah, so now these are all generating power. And so now we can start working with all this. And honestly, the thing I'm wanting to work towards is this right here. I want the atomic disassembler. It's going to require refined obsidian plus the atomic alloy. The tablet is easy. These are easy. It's these two that are difficult. This requires us to get the refined obsidian and work our way up from the infused alloy up. So it's where one, I need iron. I'm also going to need some diamonds. But iron, I say that as if I'm going to just see the like giant, I mean, I see those. I'm talking about like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, okay, so now we have more than enough carbon. We're going to go ahead and refine the diamonds. Ooh, we got what we wanted. And we got 2 of them to boot. Thank you, chickens. And we have a bunch of those. And we have a bunch of those. Okay. And we have a bunch of food. Granted, I already have a bunch of food there too. Okay. Perfect. That has the redstone. This is empty with a bunch of steel grit in it. Okay. Now, I want to... Let's grab some more redstone. Because, yeah, no, we get, like, whole stacks of redstone so easy now. Okay. redstone is now never going to be a problem ever again. Redstone, diamonds, and iron so far are never going to be a problem ever again. Okay. 4. Let's go ahead and chuck those 4 in there. Okay, I'm going to chuck these all in here, because at the moment I am not in need of any of those on me. Don't need any of those. Okay. Now, the refined obsidian is osmium with a refined obsidian dust, which requires obsidian dust, and that is going to require us to either okay. Sorry. Sorry for a moment there, my brain. Okay, breathe. We're gonna have to either throw it in an enrichment chamber or throw it in the crusher. And honestly, the enrichment chamber gets more obsidian dust. But before we can do the obsidian dust, let's make the osmium compressor, which is going to require some advanced circuits, which is a basic with 2 infused. So it's not hard to make that. And I'm going to need a half decent number of these in the near-ish future anyways. Okay. Good, I got a whole bunch of those. I purposely made a bunch of those. And we're going to throw a bunch of these in there. Alright. Sorry. I just... Ooh. I had a lot of sugar tonight, guys. I had a lot of sugar. My brain is sugared up right now. I am actually very happy that my wife is upstairs sleeping. Because, yeah, no, I am. And this is still, like, the most inefficient way of making lava. I need a more efficient way of making lava. But yeah, no, so what I'm wanting to do is I want to get the atomic disassembler. And then after getting the atomic disassembler, we are going to go over to where all of those spawners are. And we're going to start making... we're going to start doing a setup for the... that guy. To use other... We're going to use other mobs to give us our life points. I am not in any way, shape, or form going to... Would you stop doing that? I'm not going to risk my own health points to fill the thing. Wait, what? One thing I like with my... So wait, what? How... This is just random. That is just random, Ant. That's just random. Okay. Diamond pickaxe. No, not hammer. Pickaxe. Because, yeah, I don't have a diamond pickaxe yet. And I don't need a lot of them. I just need enough that I can make the atomic disassembler, which works like it's a pickaxe, pretty much. An extremely powerful pickaxe. At least I think it is. But yeah. I don't know how many I need. Yeah, after we move the blood altar over to the... We should make this into a obsidian farm. Okay, so if I take 4 of them... Okay, here. I can easily just go here. Let's look at the atomic disassembler. So I'm going to need... I need 1... for the refined obsidian, and 40 mLs for that. Okay. Which is pretty much refined obsidian into... Alright. So 4 should actually be enough. Okay, so I can take that off. Let's take that off. Let's do that. Put those there. Pull those out. And then, yeah, we need to make the osmium compressor, which requires the steel casing, those 4 plus that and that. Okay. I put the... Do I have a steel casing? I wonder if I just have a random steel casing. It's possible, because I have so many, like, random things. I could have just made a random steel casing. I wish this was in alphabetical order. It'd be so much easier if that was in alphabetical order. But they're not. I don't even know what kind of order they're in. Okay, well there's some steel ingots. And then there was some osmium here. I need 4 things of glass. I should have glass. Somewhere. If not, I have glass chicken. Well, he's probably going to watch a lot of me. And probably watch as my brain melts. I swear my head right now was working. It was working before I started the live stream, I should say. Okay. So now we have some osmium dust. And then we need... honestly, all of it, because the osmium dust itself, besides getting, like, turned into sturdy sheets, is useless. Oh, you can turn it into flux dust, too. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. I could have sworn, like, I'm losing my mind. Oh. Granted, it would probably help if my brain slowed down a bit. I should also probably make a recharger. Alright, so I need one of those. Then throw that in there. Let's see. Carbon, this one's empty. Well, let's see. Something new to eat. My suggestion, if you're looking for something new to eat, yeah, that's like the hardest part, is get the actual schedule. Alright, and this just needs the gold. Once you get the schedule, everything else is like... You know, I partially forgot why I put the gold up there. Like, I do remember, sort of. But at the same time, I don't remember. I just remember that there was something I was going to do. Oh, dang it. Something with gold and I think silver. But then something got me sidetracked. It's probably the dang chickens. Okay. We now have... I'm going to just chuck some blaze chickens in here to start making blaze rods for us. And now we have the atomic disassembler. What quest did we finish? Oh, thermal generator. And it just gave me a hopper botany pot. Okay. That I am okay with. I don't know what I'll put in there. I'll put something in there. For now, it's going to just stay right there. I need to charge my... I need to get a charge pad is what I need. Charge pad. Because if I remember correctly, charge pad that can charge any energized item from any mod. Oh, that's the hard part. Polished blackstone. Oh, that requires blackstone. Which is haunting cobblestone. Fudge. Okay. Fudge. This isn't gonna let these haunt. Oh, fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Fudge. You really should be eating normal food. Okay, well, I can charge it. Can I charge it using these? No. But I could charge it in this. It stores up to 400,000. I gotta get the charge pad. Alright, that means that I need... Wait, I need... Do I have a thing of soul sand that I haven't, like, wasted? No. Do I have a thing of sand? Could have sworn I had some sand. I have a single thing of sand. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, sand goes in here. It's going to get turned into soul sand. And then I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to now take that off. And then grab the stack of cobblestone. Can I drop the entire stack on this without... into one spot? Okay, beautiful. Alright. I'm turning an entire stack of black. Oh, okay, but... yeah, still... it's not good for your belly, man. It's not good for your belly. Your belly probably is not happy with you. Granted, I have not much room to speak when it comes to belly happiness. Okay. Now I could go ahead and put that back up, because now I have the blackstone. I didn't need this much blackstone, but I wanted this much blackstone, because blackstone has other uses as well. Oh, and I need steel. Do I have just random steel that I, like, put in one of these and forgot about? Aluminum. Steel. No. No, I don't. I may just have to cook up some iron real quick and make some steel. But I can do that real quick. Well, I did do it. I got it dropped. Wood and leaves are not... they're not considered food. Yes, they might come from plants, but that doesn't make them food. You know, especially because, like, some of them can be quite dangerous. And bad for your health. I'm gonna have to start cooking some of these chickens. I mean, seriously, I have so many freaking chickens. Alright, let's make some more storage. It's like, I'm gonna have to start cooking these chickens because there's just so many. This is like the biggest problem with the chicken mod, is you get too many chickens. Because, like, look at all these. I have all these 10 by 10 chickens. These 10 by 10 iron chickens. And I mean, just these 4 not perfect chickens gave us 4 stacks of blaze rod. There are certain things that our stomachs can handle and are made to digest. Wood cannot be digested. It has too much stuff in it. Specifically, it's kind of too much fiber. But our stomachs can't digest the wood. Leaves are also one of those items that our stomachs just can't digest. And, you know, I just thought, we have a giant grass field that is really well lit up, and yet we haven't gotten any new spawns. That's just weird. Okay. Yeah, those are both. Okay. Syrup is a sugary liquid. It's just, yeah, there are some things that you just can't eat. No matter how badly you want them, you can't eat them because they will hurt your stomach. I think you were just getting, like, hella lucky. I think that's what you've been getting, is you're just getting a lot of luck. That you haven't had anything bad happen to your stomach yet. Though, I mean, there are some people in the world who have extremely powerful stomachs capable of eating things that normal people shouldn't be able to eat. You are most likely not one of them. But, I mean, you could be. I would still suggest talking to a doctor. Personally, I would still suggest talking to a doctor. Alright. Now then. Oh, these are just dropping. Granted, this is working, and this is currently using up power. Oh, you stand on it. Oh, that is so cool. You stand on it, and it just powers up. Oh, that is so cool. I like that. I like that. That is cool. But, anyways. We now have the atomic disassembler mode normal. And then you have mode off, normal, slow, fast, off. So, you know, if you're breaking something that takes a lot of force, like, hi, obsidian. Now we're going really fast. But now if we want to go slow, holy hell, slow is still fast. Normal. What freaking level is this? Off. Oh, that doesn't even break anything. Okay, though. That's... Alright, later, doggo. Yeah, let's eat the plate of shepherd's pie. And that just gave me 5 minutes of nourishment. Sweet. Alright. What? I'll be right back. My wife needs me to go kill a spider, so I gotta go be good husband. Okay. Now, this also works really well as a weapon. We can get stuff over here real quick. One hit. Hey, come back here, come back here, come back here. Zombies are the only ones that don't die in one hit. The annoyances. Yeah. My wife needed me to take care of a spider. That was on her side of the bedroom. And so, I went and took care of the spider. Alright. Now, currently, we are going to start looking into the ability to use those. Okay, words, please. We're going to look into using those spawners that we found as it's funny for some reason. Yeah, so we're going to look into making these spawners that we found and seeing if we could maybe move them. I mean, we can. We have create. And so with the create mod, we can move them to wherever we want. So right now I just want to get over here and let's take a look, maybe see if we can simplify things. You're probably not. In all honesty, the main thing you're probably doing is you are using up energy. I think there is a spider spawner over here. I mean, my goal is to use all the spawners that are over here. There's like 4. There's like 4 or 5 spawners over here. Okay. Because, yeah, there's a cave spider spawner here. And then, if we come up here, there's a creeper spawner. With another creeper spawner. And a zombie spawner. And another zombie spawner. So we have 2 creepers, 2 zombies, and a spider. Alright. So, what we can do is we're going to create a path. Where's my way out? That was my way out. We're not going to break. Oh! I like that better. Alright. Okay, yeah, no, I like that better. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and create a path connecting this spider spawner, and it's going to come. Honestly, what we should do is first get everything brought over here. So we're going to use a minecart contraption, bring everything over here. So bring all the other spawners down over here. and then we'll get it all taken care of. Dude, I get you. I just also know that it's extremely unhealthy and potentially dangerous if you're eating too much. And I'm just wanting you to not get sick. Because getting sick is not fun. Alright, so, and actually, let's have it go this way. Okay. You can't nuh-uh me. Especially when it comes to doing unhealthy things. I mean, I'm a walking unhealthy creature thing. I don't even have a knowledge of what I am so unhealthy. I know unhealthy. I know way too much about being unhealthy. Alright, so first though, let's make the... We're going to make the thing to do the thing. We're going to go make the minecart contraption. And at least let's get these 5 spawners moved over. Now, cave spider spawners are going to be easier to work with, I think. I don't know. I might just break that one and not use it. Or I might not, at least I might not use the cave spider spawner in the... Wood's not green, it's brown. I mean, our ancient, like, Neanderthal level ancestors, they assume that they may have eaten bark back in the day. But at the time they had, it is assumed that they had larger, a longer large intestine that helped with the digestion of bark. And so, yeah, having the longer, having a longer digestive tract makes it a little bit easier to digest bark. I don't think I have any more iron. Alright, so what we are going to now do is I need a rails. Oh, and they got all kinds of cool looking rails. I also want to make a rail gun just because that thing is cool looking. Anyways, rail is just stick and iron. You can also use osmium and iron. Oh, and that makes more too. That's a surprise. Okay, sticks. Or wood. Do I even have wood? I have wood somewhere. It's like, I have wood somewhere. I just forgot which of the, like, 30 chests I put it in. Okay. I think I made more than enough chests. Or more than enough rails. Okay. Now we need... Hey, Goofy. What you up to? I'm making a cart contraption. Alright, this is nice. I didn't think it was that cheap. I knew it was easy to build because it's something you build early game, but I didn't think that it was literally that cheap. Now question is, do I have any redstone in one of these chests? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. Y'all sitting over here eating wood like it's candy. You gotta do remember, wood don't grow on trees. I'm being... I'm being a pain as well. Alright, let me think here. I still say, Ant, that you should probably get your stomach checked before too long. Okay, now I know I have glue. It's in one of these. There it is. Oh, and since I have the... oh! It repairs my durability. Alright. There we go. Now it's full. Now, isn't there a thing we can use? Yeah. You make the mecha tool out of it. Which requires the ultimate control chip. Okay, wait. Wait, could we make... how? Oh, no. It needs polarium and basic induction and an HDPE sheets. That's like advanced stuff. I'm currently doing what I'm gonna do this summer. I plan to do very little. I mean, I do have some plans this summer. I am hoping to finish a couple of games. Small Land is supposed to be getting an update soon, and so I'm excited about that. I'm going to be working a lot. I do know that, too. That one I'm not so happy about. Where's the coal? Like, I had a thing of... there it is. Like, I had a thing of charcoal. Yeah, streaming. I am going to be streaming a bunch. Streaming is definitely on my to-do list. Honestly, you should probably have your stomach checked. Because eating wood that long, there could be some potential damage to your stomach that you don't know about. But, you know, what do I know? I'm only a pharmacy technician who also has really, really bad stomachs. Who has a bad stomach. But, yeah, no, one thing that I am hoping to do, or one of the big things I'm hoping to do is, I'm hoping that the Small Lands will be releasing the next chapter of the story soon. They say they're going to release it sometime this year, but I don't know when. So that's one of the big things. Yeah, that's actually the big thing for me. That's my big thing. Well, I mean, it's not the only big thing. I'm fairly certain I have a couple other big things. I don't want to announce them all right now. And my brain just doesn't want to work. That's the other thing. Nice. I am not planning any trips too much this summer. Hoping to maybe do one, but not sure. Okay. So I wanted to drop right there so that I could connect that one. Okay. So now the minecart in. Glued. Okay. And I can't put... There we go. I was able to get the redstone in. Now it should just fall right where I want it to. Good. Okay, now we can grab all this back up. Okay. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Come on, come on. See, now technically there is currently 2 spawners there. One working, one not working. Okay. And that's the thing, that it will not... Okay, now can you go that way, please? Here, let's maybe do... Let's do that. There. Now, I can glue these 2 together. Okay. Now I want it to go the other way, please. No, no, that way. There. Pain in the neck thing. Okay. Alright. It's definitely not what I wanted. Fudge. Fudge. Okay, can I... I don't want to stick right now. And... Okay. Can I somehow... Fix this, please. Yeah. It happens. Only the good stay long. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Get on the rail. Get on the rail. Just try and get you back on a rail. Alright. Oh, this is so cool. Alright. Now this time, we're going to have it end where I want it to end, and not be in some weirdo place. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to, oops. We're going to put that. Let's first just get it up here and see which direction it's facing. Alright. That is how it wants to face. Okay. So, if that's how it wants to face, it's the one on top of it plus that one, so I want it right here. So that's also where I want it to stop. So, let's go like that. Yeah, that works because we're going downwards. And there. Okay. Go! And stop where I want you to. Yes. Thank you. And now, we're going to add another one. And then put the redstone back on. And now we have this one. Okay. We've only been playing for hour and 50 minutes, hour and 40 minutes. Not long. I mean, I have definitely played Minecraft longer than this. I mean, oh gosh, I've done a 12-hour long Minecraft live stream back in the day. That was last year. I did a 12-hour long live stream. Oh, when did I start playing Minecraft? Oh. Let me think here. So, I want to say 9 years ago. Yeah, if I remember correctly, 9 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 9 years ago. Oops, didn't mean to put that there. No, I didn't say 10 hour. I just said 12 hour. I did a 12-hour long Minecraft live stream. It was fun. Alright. Yeah, no, 9 years ago was like 2014. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So, no, I need to go like one more back. Yeah, no, I've been playing Minecraft for a while. 2, 3. Mostly because of the fact that, you know, I liked it and was like, oh, this is a fun game. Let me play it. If I remember correctly, one of my cousin-in-laws actually got me into the game. Oh. Oops. I'm going to be lazy and just do that. It's like, I'm just going to be lazy and do that. But yeah, cousin-in-law got me in the game a long, long time ago. And I've been playing ever since. Oh, that was actually perfect. Oh, that went perfect. Because I needed it downstairs for the spider spawner that I'm not sure if I'm going to actually get. Because spiders are annoying. I think I'm going to leave the spider spawner. Okay. First game I have ever played was... Oh. Goodness me, that was a long time ago. I want to say that it was... I know what I want to say. I'm just not 100% sure if it was StarCraft. If you know, you know what I mean. Like, I'm fairly certain StarCraft was one of the first games I ever played. Well, no, because I mean, I played Mario and Duck Hunt. So, I mean, there were those as well that I played. So, yeah, there's a lot of games I've played. No, honestly, I could just drop it. It's fine to just drop. I'm going down the hill. I'm not going up it. So I don't care if it drops. Okay, now that is sad. Doggo. I hope that was a joke. But see you later. Have a great night. I'll see you Friday. And This is going to not be enough rails. Is it even going to be enough rails to get us down? Okay, it's going to be enough to at least get us down and going. Okay. It got us going. Alright. But, yeah, good night, doggo. Now we get to... We're going to move... I'm slightly worried because we're moving a creeper spawner, like 2 of them, into our base. I don't care about the zombie spawners. It's like, those are whatever. Well, I mean, if you're having good dreams, then that's good. Me, I've been having weird... I've been having weird dreams. So I've been having weird dreams. No! Don't... Why did you go that way? That was not even the way you were supposed to go. There was no track that way. Why'd you go that way? Come on. There wasn't even a track that way. Okay. There. Now, it's going to keep going until it hits the end. And we get to pick up all the track. Now, it should hit bottom. Now what? Like the track goes. Did it just run out of steam? I feel like it usually goes a lot farther before running out of steam, especially if we're doing a track. Okay. Oh, that you've not been having... Sorry. I saw the, like, big bold letters and then was like... My brain then read half the sentence. Right now, my ADHD is through the roof. I've just been having weird dreams myself. Like... Alexa, stop. Like the other night I had a dream that I woke up and one of my random videos got like 400 watch hours. Alexa, stop. Jeez, how many reminders do I have? There's a slime in my tunnel. Yeah, and when it comes to bad dreams, at least me, I learned how to turn my bad dreams into a video game and just video game my bad dreams. uh, I don't fully know how I did that, but I did. Apparently, if you're a gamer, um, if you're like a big gamer that does way too much gaming, you're capable of taking your dreams and turning them into your own uh like video games, pretty much. Okay. Yeah, 2 creepers and 2 zombie spawners moving into our base. Oh my goodness. And it looks almost like a cannon right now. It looks like a cannon. Oh, that's so cool looking. Oh, that is so cool looking. Alright, let's get the rails. I'm trying to make a tune. Because it sounds cool. At least I think it sounds cool. You know, bum bum ba bum, bum bum ba bum, ba bum 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 bum. Well, and I mean, you're also listening to me, and I've had a lot of people tell me that apparently my voice can be very soothing and help people fall asleep. I've lost track of the number of times that my wife has fallen asleep while listening to me talk. Co-workers have fallen asleep listening to me talk. Friends have fallen asleep listening to me talk. Or they're faking it just so that they don't have to listen to me talk. Okay. Let's just turn it that way. Okay. Well, we have gotten them here. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do this. Because before we can deal with those, we have to make to where we can get the sacrificial... Make to where we can actually sacrifice things. So we have to get the sacrificial dagger. And so... yeah, that's the first thing we need to do. Which, right at this particular moment in time, I am in a pretty good spot, both food-wise and resource-wise, and everything else-wise, that we could probably get ourselves the sacrificial dagger. Honestly. So, all I need is a bunch of stone, which I had a bunch of stone in one of these. Plus we need the sacrificial knife, because we need to make the sacrificial, the dagger of sacrifice, we need a tier 2 blood altar and 3,000 life points. And so to do that, we need to make 8 blank ruins. which means we need 8 blank slates. Which means we need 8,000 life points. Which means, yeah, I'm about to have to donate a lot of life points and try not to accidentally get myself taken down. Oh. Okay. 2.6, that's good. And if we take the plate of shepherd's pie, whew. Okay. Now I can just eat some baked potatoes to heal the rest of the way, because I have a bunch of those. Whew. Yeah, I mean, I don't try to have a monotone voice, but I do have a very relaxed voice and relaxing voice. And personally, I am actually happy that I have a relaxing voice and that I can be very relaxing to people. You know, it does make me happy that people find me relaxing. And so, it's not a bad thing, I think. Now, while I regain my health, let's go ahead and make another bale. And that is a lot, which is good because I kind of want an iron. Ooh. I can do more than just an iron. I can maybe now also get the diamond one cooking. Or making me diamonds. Ha ha ha! We got some more roosts. While we are trying to get ourselves all set up here. Which means now we can do the diamonds. And goodness me with all the blazes. And we can get the iron chickens. I have absolutely no clue what I would do for a ASMR style video. Now, if I remember correctly, nether wart and ender is okay. So I need the nether wart, which is a glowstone and a cocoa brown, which is a cactus green and a red. All right, I'm gonna have to deal with those later. I will be breeding those all up later. But yeah, no, I have absolutely no clue how I would do an ASMR style video. I could do one more. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I have not really watched people's ASMR. And I already have I already have a promised goal for the 1,000. If we hit the 1,000 subscribers by August 23rd, I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'll be doing a face reveal. Just talk about anything and we'll fall asleep. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that. But not only will I do a face reveal, but I will also speed run all the mods, all the modium. Or try to, anyways. You know, it's not exactly a speed run because it's gonna still take freaking forever. Okay, now wait. Where is my... Where's my stone? Where's my blood magic stone? Frick, where did I put it? There it is. Like, where's my weak blood orb? We need that here with that there. And more stone, of course. But I am actually excited for that. I feel like we might actually hit the goal, though we are getting really close to missing it. So we might actually end up missing it, which would suck, but at the same time, yeah, that just means we make a new goal. Yeah, kind of makes me wonder. I want to sit and do the math real quick. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna do the math. Okay. I currently have 847 subscribers. So, 847, well, here, let's go. 1,000 minus 847 is 153. Okay, so, how many days until August 23rd? August 23rd, 2025 is 80 days. So yeah, we're at the point where we're still at the point where if we average 2 subscribers a day, we will hit the 1,000 subscribers. So I'm really proud of us. You know, I honestly never thought I never thought I'd get, this many subscribers, to be honest. And yet, here we are. And so, I am really happy for everyone who's joined us and enjoys watching my videos. And I appreciate all of you guys so much. And thank you. Okay. We got a skulk sensor. Yeah, I had a friend who absolutely loved the whole eating ASMR, and I'm just like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, how can you enjoy listening to someone eat? Like, my wife, if she hears me eating in the background, she'll be like, DJ, close your mouth and stop eating with your mouth full. And I'm like, I'm not. And you're like, yes, you are. I hear you. And I'm like, okay. Sorry, honey. Alright, now I think I have a random iron sword. And we need 3,000 life essence. Okay. There's 2.8. See, now this will make things so much easier for us, and will keep us from potentially biting the dust. You know, accidentally biting the dust, because that is the worst. Like, that's the worst thing ever. Accidentally biting the dust using blood magic. It's like, it's the one thing I absolutely dislike. Alright. But now with this, we are able to... And honestly, we could... How in the world do you know about that sound? Like... I know about that sound just because of the fact that my family knows way too much, and my mom used to be a nurse. But, like, that sound should not be something you that a person knows on the regular. That is very much the type of sound that should not be known on the regular. We just got a random piece of... Are you freaking kidding me? I spent all that time getting obsidian. And you do this to me. Alright, whatever. But no, one of the other things that we can actually do with this... Oh, we got vector plates too. Oh my goodness gracious. These guys are just trying to spoil me. Is there a way I can make more of these? Can I make more vector plates? Oh, and it requires deep slate. Deep slate with sugar. Oh my goodness, we can make more vector plates. I'm gonna make a vector plate mob farm. Da 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 da. We need to go deeper. Because I gotta get to the deep slate level to do that. I don't even think I've gotten to the deep slate level. Oh yeah, no, I've looked at deep slate. So apparently at some point I've gone low enough or high enough to hit deep slate. Now, one of the things that we could also do... Let me grab... some things here. Oh, right, I forgot about that. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, and let's grab these up. Okay. And... because, yeah, one of the other things that we can do that I just thought of... and this is kind of a funny thing that we can do. So... I was saying earlier how we have too many chickens. And that we need to do something with all the chickens that we have. Uh, okay. I mean, seriously though, you only do nuggets? You only do nuggets? Ah, I thought you guys did more than nuggets. I seriously thought they did full-on bars. But, like, you know, if I grab... Ooh. Now let's see if these chickens would count, though. Okay. You found a random falcon? Alright, I'm at 2.7. It sounded like it worked. It also, you know, gave me chicken. Okay, so 2.7. Frick! It is working. Frick, though. I need to go get my chicken catcher. I need my chicken catcher. I need my chicken catcher. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I put too many chickens. Okay. Now, could you stop? There. Okay. Okay. Ah! Apparently, chickens can cut through the blocks. They glitch through the blocks if you get too many, apparently. Now, the chickens are not going to be a great... Did I get a rare loot chest out of a chicken? With a whole bunch of compressed gravel? You've got to be kidding me. The chicken is not going to be a great source of life points. Because the bigger, pretty much, the more life points the target has, the better it will be. I will not need that ever again. So, thing is though, we now have chickens, which means we can use them to, one, just make cooked chicken if we want to. But, like, if I get some cabbage, I can make some cabbage rolls. I can make dumplings. Ooh, that sounds good. 2 carrots and a lettuce can make chicken soup. I really need cabbage. Is there a way to... How do we get cabbage? Okay, cabbage seed. We'll mill wild... Okay. Oh, we have to actually crook mycelium for potential of carrots, potatoes, beets, but cabbage, tomatoes, onions, and wild rice. How am I going to make mycelium? That requires fungi. You can also do a manipulation with grass blocks, but you actually have to be able to pick up grass blocks to do that. Which actually is not that, manipulation with moss. But you could also just, water dirt. Like, there's easy ways to get grass. Wait. I could have oh my gosh, the letters changed in my face. I could have sworn I saw the words Falcon. I could have sworn I saw the words Falcon. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? Oh my gosh. That is not normal. Okay. But anyways. We at least now have an easy way to get life force. Thing is, that was like a lot of chickens and not a lot of life force. There are ways, though, of making it even better. But one thing that we need to do, like I said, the bigger the mob, the better. And so that's what we have all these guys for. We're going to put them up. And in all honesty, I'll probably just stick them like right up around here somewhere. And just let them spawn, and I sit there and whack them. But first, I need my torches back because we're going to do some mining. We need to go... Now, it's supposed to be either up or down, right? Above and below, there is a 53 block tall layer of deep slate. So, we now need to go up. And we're going to aim for deep slate. And I need to make this tunnel wide. I need to make this staircase 3 up. Honestly, I should make it 4 up. Okay. Right now, this thing is set to normal. I love how fast that actually is. It's like... Oh, it is fast. I am so out of it today. And there's the deep slate level. And we needed the deep slate so that we can make the vector plates. Okay. Now then, where's my big hammer? Oh, big hammer not big enough. Okay. But no, you found a raccoon skeleton. That's a random skeleton. Don't find those very often. Oh, I just switched it to fast and it just goes. I like this. I'm not gonna lie, I like this. How much do I have? want to make like a stack of vector plates. Just because vector plates can also be useful for travel. Okay, well, I would say finishing the assignments for school are probably the, like, more important parts. But I also appreciate that you're staying up and watching my live stream. Especially because my normal 10 o'clock viewers didn't pop on tonight, which is weird. I have some viewers that normally pop on at 10 o'clock and watch my last hour. They must be busy today. I'm hoping they're busy and not, like, in trouble or hurt or anything like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, let's clear this top and make it more top friendly, so I'm not bonking my head every freaking step. I'm gonna make a staircase. I will actually put stairs. Eventually we'll start having like multiple floors and have elevators. That's what I want to do. Is eventually have elevators. Alright. Now then, for the vector plates, we also need all the slime balls that I can find. I know I have a lot of them. Or I could have sworn I had a lot of them. Oh, there. I'm like, there they are. There's that giant stack of slime balls that I was looking for. Okay. And more slime balls and sugar cane, which I need to turn into sugar. More slime balls. More slime balls. I have things mixed up so all over the place. I'm gonna grab these vector plates. More slime ball. Are you kidding me? There's gonna be more slime balls in here, I bet. Oh, hey, look, I was wrong. Okay, I'm okay with being wrong. Still, I have almost 2 stacks of them. Now then. I was about to say, can I just chuck them in the, It's like, I could just chuck them in this. I really need to do something with those. Alright. Now, that might not be enough sugar. Oh, fudge. I fell in the water and accidentally broke a bunch of the ones I didn't want to break. Now, I have absolutely no clue why I seem to have a magnet on. Do I have a magnet? Oh, I do have a I have a magnet. That's what's going on. I'm like, I'm sitting here, things are getting attracted to me, and I'm like, why is it acting like I have a magnet? See, the fact that you sit there and say that someone doesn't appreciate you, that makes me actually sad, like sad and upset. Because I was also in that same boat when I was growing up. And so I'm like having to remind myself to not go into dad mode. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, don't go into dad mode. Don't go into dad mode. We're trying to avoid getting me in trouble today. I didn't have enough sugar, of all things. But I still made 4 stacks and a half of the vector Now, for those if you're wondering, for those of you who are who watch after my live stream ends, the vector plates are actually really, really good for spawners. They force your mobs to go right where you want them, and so they can be quite powerful for that. Okay. And let's put those in there. I need to throw some bones in there so I can get more bone broth. I need to do something with the chicken too. Let's cook up the chicken. Because until I get some mycelium, let's see here. Oh yeah, I have plenty of seeds. I also have plenty of potatoes. Can I use the potatoes for anything in the cooking pot? That I can easily get a hold of? I mean, I can make beef stew. That would be not too hard to get a hold of. And the potato and the carrots work with chicken soup. It just has to have a carrot, has to have a potato. But this could also be a carrot. And a vegetable soup. Again, we gotta get that cabbage. Or ratatouille. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask, are your parents like super old? Because that kind of speak I've only heard from like old parents. You know, the parents that like are currently in their like 70s. So similar to my similar to my parents. Well, I will bluntly tell you, I appreciate you. You know, you come on every single night I live stream without fault, and you watch. Okay, so wait, they're in their 40s. Huh. That's a little weird. Most parents in their 40s are actually kind of respectful to their kids. I've seen them either be like respectful to their kids or at least bare minimum overprotective. Which, oh, I don't like dealing with the overprotective ones. It's like your kid's in college and like 19. Stop being so overprotective. All right. So now let's go ahead. Well, I always tell people the truth, especially when they work really, really hard to do like what you do. You know, you work really hard to come up and, you know, be free and to watch my videos. And you don't have to. And so I appreciate you for that. Yeah, and I appreciate all of my viewers who, you know, work hard to watch my videos. I'm actually a really bad viewer right now because I have not been watching my my subscribers, or the people I'm subscribed to. Sorry, Nico. I've been busy with work. Which, that's one thing I need to do. I need to go watch them. Nico and Lily, I gotta go watch them. And, you know, play catch up. Alright. So, this is gonna be the, spawning field. I don't need to be putting this wall here. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, now that you have said that I now understand them better. Okay. El Salvador was, and honestly still is, a kind of dangerous area. Alright, that's why I was doing that, because I needed the corner. I don't need that. I can... Oop! I mean, yes, the country's trying to make it safer, but it's still not. And so, you saying that very well clarifies exactly what's going on in their parental raising, and also tells me that I know for a fact that your parents love you. You know, I will never, you know, I have I have many friends that come from that part of the world, and one thing I will never doubt from any of them is how much they love their children. You know, that is the one thing that I know for a fact is... Oh, that grew while I was dealing with stuff in here. Jeez. Yeah, I just know that they're not the best at showing it. But I know for a fact that they do. Alright. Now. Let's get these up here. And we'll go from there. And where did I put the coal that I just used? Like, not even an hour ago. Alright, now we don't want to... Brick. I didn't think things were going to spawn up there. Come down here. Can you come down here? Yes, thank you. Oops. Alright. I wish that there was a skeleton spawner. I really wish there was a skeleton spawner. I would have loved a skeleton spawner. Okay. Honestly, for a moment, let's go ahead and... Now, one issue we're going to have is this actually needs to go up a couple blocks. And so... yeah, let's move it up a couple blocks. Alright, good. Now I need to do that. Wow, that actually worked really well. Okay. Okay. This is working way too well. I now just need to make a wall right here. And then turn off the spawner, and I should not have covered up those stairs. Jeez. I should probably turn this thing off of fast mode. Alright. I can break those, though. Now, if I go ahead and just light this all up, we can... let's break the thing. And make to where they now have their permanent spot. Okay. We're gonna do the thing I don't want to do. Well, and one thing that I have learned is... no, don't do that. Is that a lot of times they have a hard time with feelings. Feelings and arguments they have a hard time with. Try not to take too much from it, like negatively speaking. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now, what I can do... let's de-glue them, for one. And then, one thing I always do... oops. Is... that. Make sure nothing can spawn on top of them. Okay. Brick, they're spawning downstairs. Okay. Because there was just enough light right there to spawn. Alright, now we can start putting the vector plates down. Can I rotate this? No. Okay. Okay. You know what? You're going to slow mode. Because I am not in the mood to be breaking things every 2 seconds. now anything that spawns over here will go that way. Oop. Ah! Okay. Now towards that hole. As long as it goes towards the hole in the end. The whole goal is they have to end in the hole. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, frick. Frick. Ow, ow, go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Yes! And now... Ah ha ha, it worked. Alright, we're at 4.9, 5.3, 5.7, 6.7. And I can remove these, and it just continues non-stop. Yes. Now we have infinite life force without having to use my life force. Which was one of the two main goals today. We successfully did the two main goals that I wanted to do today without me getting completely and utterly lost. And I think next week our focus is going to be on storage. our next week's focus is going to be on storage. Because for real, we have storage issues. Yeah, we have storage issues. So next week's goal is going to be getting storage. Oh, I already got free iron. I got all the iron I ever wanted. Now these guys used to do full iron bars. Now they do iron nuggets, which kind of sucks. And of course these guys do diamonds, but the thing I'm happy about though is we now have all the blaze that we ever need. That actually is a good question that I would not be able to answer. We have almost filled this. It's now over. It's now full. Yes. All right. All right. Anyways, guys, we are going to end there for tonight. We did good. We have gotten ourselves a safe way to now practice blood magic. So that's going to now be safe. And we are going to get a lot of we're going to get a lot of that. It's also going to get us a bunch of gunpowder, bunch of rotten flesh, bunch of mob souls. Anything useful we could do with the rotten flesh? Apparently it's needed for cosmic meatballs. Great. And apparently it could be smelted for blood. Wonder what else we can do with it. Wait, we can use a mechanical crafters to make the cosmic meatballs? Okay. You also use it for dog food. Make leather out of it. Okay. You can actually use it for... what? You can use it for RF in a generator with iron furnaces. Okay. Oh. A block only hostile mobs can pass through. Well, that's kind of cool. There's a lot of... okay, there's a lot of really cool things. You can also use the water sigil. We can make leather out of it. Yeah, okay. There's also Powa, Mob Masher. Now, one of the other things that we can do, Hungry Plate, hungers entities that step on it. That's kind of cool. Anyways, as I was saying. Sorry, so much going on. One of the other things that we can do to make things a little bit easier and automated on that is there is actually a ritual we can do. There is no space left in any of my chests. Guys, there's no space left. I am actually running out of space, guys. We are going to need to... yeah, I'm thinking a little more a little more AE-ish. We are going to have to get better power. So, next week, our big goals are going to be more power. So, pretty much, our big goals is going to make more of these, bigger of these, more and bigger, as well as my brain decided to stop working just now. Besides more of these, bigger ones of these, so that we can then get into the AE. Alexa, stop. We can get into the AE. So that's what we're going to do next week is get storage. Because I can't do anything with this. We have plenty of crystals. That's kind of purposely what I was hoping for, is get plenty of these crystals. And we're going to get the inscriber, and I need the... do I need the charger? Where's the charger? How do you make these? I have to make the Tesla coil? Because I need the charged ones. Okay, because we need the charged ones. Can I not just chuck it in the... okay, I could still just chuck them in the water. Okay, I can still chuck those in the water to get flux dust. But yeah, next week we will be working on storage. But yeah, no, I need to make a Tesla. We have to make a Tesla coil. It's going to be copper spools and capacitors. Ooh, our first brass casing. I don't think we've done any brass. Well, yeah, I did, because I had... Oh, and these also have to be in the mechanical crafters, too. I don't even know how to make copper wire. Oh, I'm going to have to make the rolling mill, which is not expensive. Huh, okay. Well, yeah, we're going to have fun. We're going to make storage next week. Because I'm getting tired of not being able to do any of this. Ooh, you're finally on the brain part of the pig. That's going to be fun. Remember to count its wrinkles. More wrinkles it has means it was a smarter pig. And if it has, you know, if it has more than 5 wrinkles, then it means it was smarter than me. Okay? Because I'm about a 5-wrinkle man myself. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys on Friday for the other mod pack. My custom mod pack that we are working on. And I'm liking where it's going so far. I need suggestions on other mods to add to it. Oh. That's sad. But anyways, yeah, later everybody. Okay. 2.5, 4.5 hours.